Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'd like to nominate Thomas Sisters Tegong Laka as the candidate for election of Senator by this August House today. Let me briefly introduce Thomas to the honorable members in this House. Thomas Sisters Tegong Laka was born on the 7th July 1954 in Pengyana, Muka. He's an Iban. He's married to Catherine Anak Nyambong and has 3 children. Thomas had his primary education in Central Upper Primary School, Swai, and completed his secondary education in Bintulu in 1972. Thereafter, he joined the government service with Radio Malaysia Sarawak in 1973 till he retired on 7 July 2014. While in government service, he obtained his diploma in public administration from Pitman's College, London, after completing a 3-year study in 1984. He then obtained another diploma in mass communication from UITM in 1993. During his 41 years in Radio Malaysia Sarawak, he has served in Kuching, Sri Aman, Sibu, Miri, and Limbang. He worked his way up Radio Malaysia Sarawak from a program assistant to the head of YFM Iban service and has produced several radio programs, namely Pengingat Tuai, Nemu Kita, and program Ule Bergiga, which mainly focus on the Iban culture, histories, traditions, mythology, and other issues affecting the daily lives of the Iban. Between 1993 to 1996, Thomas has also been called to assist the courts in Miri on cases involving the Iban culture and traditions. In 2000 to 2001, while in Sibu, he has also produced and co-directed 2 Iban telemovies called Batu Ilau and Pengerindu. As a commentator in his Iban radio programs, Thomas has spoken up issues that touch the hearts of the Dayak population. They love to listen to his commentaries in radio. The name Thomas Tegong Laka, or TTL, as he is more fondly referred to, has become a household name amongst the Dayak population. His knowledge of the Dayak and Iban culture and traditions is not only confined to Sarawak, but also covers the Iban communities in Kalimantan Barat, Indonesia, at places like Lanjar, Kangau, Sungai Ulo, Paling, predominantly inhabited by the Memalo race, Putu Sibau, the Batam Mandai, Sintang, Kantu, Sanggau, and Pontianak, where he has traveled and learned from the local communities. The respect and love by Thomas' friends and acquaintance of him can be shown by the turnout of his birthday come farewell party held on 6th of July 2014, where about 300 guests turned out. Even Yambo Mak from Bale has put aside his programs to attend his farewell dinner. Mr. Speaker, for 51 years, since we Sarawak together with Sabah and Federation of Malaya formed Malaysia, the largest race of Sarawak, the Dayak, is still regarded as the Dan Laing line by our counterparts in West Malaysia. It is time that we send someone to the Senate to impart on our fellow Malaysians from the West some knowledge of the Dayak and the issues affecting the Dayak. It is undisputable that Thomas has great knowledge of the Dayak culture and tradition and the issues affecting the daily lives of the Dayak community. He is also very vocal on these issues, more so than many of the elected representatives in this House. In the past, Mr. Speaker, the senatorship has been used to appease those unhappy BN candidates rejected by the people or dropped by the party, or even worse, sometimes for the family of a minister. It is time that we have someone who is close to the ground, close to the people, who understand the plight of the people and they speak up for Sarawakians to be appointed or elected as a senator. I'm sure if Thomas Sixtus Tegong Laka is elected as a senator by this House, he will speak out on the Dayak issues in the Senate without fear or favor. He will fly the Sarawak flag high in the Senate, and then he will make us all proud as Sarawakians. I'm also very sure that if he were elected, the general Dayak community will be most pleased with his appointment election. Mr. Speaker, Thomas is with us today, sitting at the gallery. I would like to appeal to Mr. Speaker to invoke Order 83-1 to allow him to say a few words to the Dewan, this August House, to address the August House.
Come on. Yeah.
I mean, this is only fair. I mean,
Here in person.
all those
Here in
candidates
person.
standing for election should be given a chance to address the voters or the person going to elect them.
Not just in radio.
Not just over radio. I'm sure
In
many
person.
of us here have listened to him
Yeah.
and loves to hear him in radio.
Right.
How about listening to him in person?
Right.
Can I have your permission, Mr. Speaker, to invoke Standing Order 83-1 to invite him to address the House?
Can 5 minutes.
And on another second.
Not like that, right?
Senator,
We are talking about him coming to speak.
Mr. Speaker, and a second point. Well, before you make any decision, I will appeal to the members here that, let this election, this voting be voted in accordance with your personal preference. I appeal to Yang Amat Berhormat, the Chief Minister, to waive the whip system for this voting, for this election of the senator, so that the members here can vote in accordance with their preference, personal preference. I'm making this request that we vote by secret betting and that we vote according to our personal preference instead of by order of the week. With that, I hereby nominate Thomas Sisters Tegong Laka to be our candidate to be elected as a senator of this House.
Seconded by Member for Parliament.
Yes. I beg to second.
Ali Muhammad,
No, you speak.
any other nomination?
Mr. Speaker, have you made any ruling on my request, or Ms. Yang Amat Berhormat would like to? When the whip system, suspend the whip system for the time being for this election.
Any other nomination?
No more.
I repeat, any other nomination? If not, I shall now ask the Secretary to call the members by name and record the votes. The first candidate is Yang Berhormat Datuk Lehan Chong. The second candidate is